Howdy y'all. Hey, the hogs have been coming into the trap at a decent hour, so we're gonna try and sit out with them and maybe see if we can get them. They've been coming kind of like 8 and 7:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock kind of thing. So
well, the moon was a little bit better than about a half, and it came up pretty early in the day, so it was high in the sky when we got out there. But we listened to the radio for a while, and finally about 9 o'clock, here comes this troop of hogs. Well, actually a sounder, I believe it's called. But anyway, there was about 15, 16, maybe 17 in it. There was one lone wolf that just didn't want to come under that feeder. He didn't want nothing to do with that pen. We thought we might try and wait him out and see if he would come in, but we had one squeak out on us. And after that one did, we decided we better close the door. So anyway, they cleaned up all the corn under the spinner and then started coming over, and about 3/4 of them went around the back way. I don't know if they were just scoping it out to see if there was a predator in there or what. There had been a coon in there, so I don't know if that got them thrown off or what. But anyway, some of them kind of split off and went on in, and then the ones that went roundabout, they just started going in single file. And man, I think there was I want to say 15 of them went in there, and then that one squirter come running out. But we let them settle in and start feeding good, and then I told John, hey man, I think it's time. You better close that gate before any more get out. And sure enough, he pulled on that string, man, and that door closed just like we had planned. Of course, the hogs went crazy. Some of them was kind of a jumpers or whatever. We've had trouble before with them jumping over that fence, so we got the gun out. This is a little Savage. I think it's a 93R little bolt gun, 17 HMR. And anyway, I had it dialed in for 100 yards. It'll dot an eye at 100 yards. Let me tell you, it's very accurate. It's got that Accu trigger on it, and then we had an A10 X-Sight scope up on top of it, and it seemed like it was working pretty good. I didn't quite bring enough ammo with me. I didn't make a perfect shot on every one of them because I'm at 100 yards and it's dark and I'm shooting through a lot of wire. And I hit the wire several times and even hit the darn gate one time, put a hole in it, but it's still functional. But we didn't have any of them jump out, so I was well pleased with that. We didn't lose any once we got the gate closed. Now the binoculars that we were using to spy on them and see when they went in is a new product that's on Amazon that is called, I believe it's Night Fox. And I think the ones we have is they cost about $130, $140, something like that on Amazon. But they're called Night Fox 110R. The R is for record, so they have the capability to do a little recording. Most of this you're seeing is right through the ATN scope. However, it's the kind of the gun cam. When we were watching them come in over by the spinner feeder, that's what we were using. Anyway, we ran out of ammo and I had to get the 9mm out.
We've been trapping out here a couple of years in a trap out here with varying degrees of success and failure. It's difficult to trap. One, the hogs are pretty smart. Two, any design of trap you have, the trigger is the most important factor. But anytime you have a trigger, it can be tripped by deer, by raccoons, by feral dogs, whatever. And so we catch hogs in our trap, 1, 2, 3 at a time. because they tripped the trigger. So this is the new thing that we came up with. Now, before I tell you, a lot of people have decided that when they trap, they're going to use super modern technology, wherein cameras will send a message to their cell phone and tell them and show them a picture so they'll know how many hogs they have in their trap. And if they want to, they can send a message back for their door to close. Now that's the trigger. But what we found was, with our cameras, we would take 200 or 300 videos in a 24 or 48 hour period. And we just don't think that was right for us. So what we came up with was, okay, we're going to call the shot. And we hooked up our trigger to our gate with a pull cord that we have in our blind. We sit out, have fun, watch our game, and when we see our trap get full of hogs, we've got our infrared binoculars, and when we see our hogs go in, we close our gate.
Now that string comes out of the top of the blind where that stick was, and it goes through 2 half-inch 10-foot pieces of conduit with some carabiners that are wired up top. It makes like a little telegraph line. We're using some just regular old mono filament. I think it's 40-pound test, Big Game Pro or something, Trilene. Anyway, it goes over to a half-inch, well, no, I take that back. That's a top rail off of a cyclone fence up there because we wanted it extra strong as a door. And it catches onto the top of that lever right there. And that lever, when it pulls backwards, it tricks these little dog ears here on the gate, or it moves them out of the way so the gate can close. So it works pretty good. The only thing is you got to be present to win. So. Alright, well, we got 10 of them loaded. We still got another 3 to go, but we plumb tuckered out on getting these up here. So we'll take them to the boneyard, come back and get the rest.
I hope y'all liked this video today, and I hope this new trigger mechanism will help y'all catch more hogs. So like, subscribe, and share.